Loving is directed by Jeff Nichols and stars Joel Edgerton and Ruth Negga, and is the true story of Richard and Mildred Loving, who is an interracial couple, and they're sentenced to prison in Virginia in 1958 for getting married. They couldn't get married in their hometown of Virginia, and they traveled to District of Columbia to get married and return home to only find out that they can't be married there. A lawyer played by Nick Kroll comes into town and sets up a practice in a temporary vacated office and approaches both Mildred and Richard, which leads them onto a 10-year case that all the way up to the Supreme Court. Going into this movie, I knew it would be emotional and sad, and I would probably shed a few tears, but surprisingly, I really did not feel like this movie was truly impactful. Honestly, when I sat down and watched this, I thought to myself that this movie was a little bit short-handed. I was expecting some really dramatic, impactful, emotional moments coming from Mildred and Richard Loving and the Supreme Court and citizens around their town, and you really feel like this interracial couple should be married and you're fighting alongside them. But I felt like this movie was shortchanged with its impactful moments. There was a lot of downtime in this movie where they are traveling from home to home, and at times it did feel a bit repetitive. But one thing that made this movie truly shine is the acting from both Joel Edgerton and Ruth Negga. You really felt like they were in love and they would do anything for each other. You felt the determination from Joel Edgerton to build her a house and fight for her and always be there for her. So the acting is really great, and I love that you just really felt like this was a really great couple and they were always there for each other and they loved each other over the course about 10-12 years that this movie took place in. The chemistry was great from both of them and you just felt like they just clicked. Unfortunately, like I said, this film did feel a little less impactful than I wanted it to be. I felt like it should have had more emotional moments. I know this is based on a true story and they probably went through a lot in that time, but I feel like this movie was lacking some scenes. I am still happy though that I watched this film, so I'm going to go ahead and give Loving a B. When I watched this film, I kind of got mad because, you know, everybody should marry whoever they want. There should be no boundaries, no barriers, just love whoever you want. And when you watch this movie, you'll probably think the same. So, this is Just Watch Movies. Remember to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. You can also find my Facebook page with the same name. The link will be down below for that. This is Just Watch Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.